couple of years ago, I attended a retreat in Thailand. I was skeptical the experience would change me.
When you hear something, you just let it. It's not your problem.
All I got from that was somebody being really selfish about themselves, following their own way.
Reluctance aside, I embraced the experience, even tried veganism, and in the end, I had to admit I was surprised by the results. I'm off around the globe to experience how other cultures cope. First stop, Japan. This is Tokyo, Japan, which is a really weird mixture of all electronics, fast-moving traffic, tense, fast, modern lifestyle, and some very ancient techniques for relaxing and chilling out. Over the next few days, I'm going to try and experience as many as I can. First, this. Lots of fish and meat, but not many vegetables. Some things remain the same no matter what culture you're in. Builders on tea break rather than working. It's the same everywhere. This place is called Drunkard's Alley, and it's full of little tiny bars that only seat 3 or 4 at a time. And it's kind of strange. Aptly named because everybody's drinking sake and beer all the way down it. And Japanese whiskey. Not for me tonight, I don't think. No, I'm looking for good food. We're trying to find something sort of veggie to eat, and that's, like, really difficult.
Oh, this I know, because...
You know, right?
Yeah,
okay.
I attempted to have a vegan face here, and it totally didn't work, but I know the spots.
Veggie, so where can we go for a veggie meal?
There's a really good place right up that way.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, for sure.
Have a great evening. Nice to meet
Yeah.
you. Following their directions, I naturally got lost. So it's amazing, wherever I walk, I can see right over the top of everybody. Being the tallest in a culture is fairly handy. It's all very well being able to see, but if you don't know where you're going, it doesn't help. Now, I don't know these people. Oh, no idea who they are. Literally. That's okay, got it. I think it's going to be up that way. Great. Nice meeting you. Nice people joining in. So I Googled veggie and it came up with this place, Noki, up on the first floor.
Spring roll.
Oh, that's the spring roll. Okay, thank you. Looks good. Tastes good. Okay, so that's lettuce and a prawn in the vegetable spring rolls. I've heard it's quite difficult to be vegetarian and vegan here. Given that my veggie spring roll had a prawn in it, it's kind of proving the point. Hang on, we've got more. Now, this is the interesting one, Japanese burdock, which is quite tough and entirely flavourless. Some sauce on it. And now, completely changed it into quite tough and flavourless with sauce on. Not bad, but there are some specialist veggie and vegan chefs in Tokyo, and I'm going to go find them and learn to make a few dishes, I think. Now, what's interesting is that in Europe, I can get away with making myself understood. Such a different culture here that I'm really struggling. I've decided I need a translator, so I've arranged to meet a lady called Mai in this coffee shop. You're supposed to bow when you say hello to people. I'm never sure how many times to bow. How many times do you bow?
Well, as many times as you like.
Is that really?
As you feel, you know.
Right.
Bow.
Big cultural difference for me. In Europe, I can make myself understood in things, but I was wandering around Tokyo last night. I was lost. Couldn't understand what was going on. So, in amongst all this fast-paced, so on and so forth, I can find some wellness, some things to help you with your body and soul as well. Okay, but I'm definitely going to need your help to translate because I don't have any Japanese.
Okay, no problem.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Brilliant.
I'd love
Thank you
to
very
do
much.
that.
Cheers.
Kanpai.
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 Okay, I'm learning already. In Japan, water isn't just used to clean, but is considered a purifying element, as is nature. So what could be better than a trip out of the city to experience the two together? So why have we come to the waterfall?
滝行をしに行きましたね。滝に打たれる。そのことによってリフレッシュ、それからゲットパワーですね。
I don't need a translator for that. That's basically I will get power if I go into the waterfall. Okay. Is there a reason for the horn?
こちらですね、野生の動物がたくさんいて、そういうのでこうね、私たちの存在をアピールしないと、野生動物に襲われることもありますね。
Why doesn't anybody research this stuff? Nobody said, jump into the waterfall, you said. Nobody said anything about wild animals. What sort of wild animals?
まずイノシシですね。それから鹿、猿、熊です。
Bears
ベア来まし
and wild boar.
た。もうso many bears.
So many bears.
Yeah.
Right, let's get on with this, shall we? That's hilarious.
Up.
Not exactly Louis Armstrong, is it? Listen, we're in serious danger of bears if that's the best you can muster. Right. A quick purifying ceremony to appease the gods, and I'm ready to go.
よろしくお願いします。
This is the Japanese equivalent of psyching yourself up. How cold is the water?
4 degrees.
4 degrees. Right. And with the water dropping from 90 feet above, it's time to put a hood on so I don't get an extra special parting and step into the cold flow. 3 minutes, they reckon, if you can stand it. Wow. Now, I have to say, I had a slight advantage there. Thank you. I had a gut on. I had a slight advantage there in as much as I was actually wearing a thermal hood. And I'm going to fess up to the fact that I was also wearing a full thermal wetsuit. But even then it was really, really cold. And I can't believe that he was in there with no thermal hood or wetsuit. But if you're going to go into a freezing waterfall, then this is definitely the outfit. I think I did well there. But I'll be honest, the crew think I cheated a little bit on this one. And to be fair, I have. So I really think I ought to challenge myself properly. Anyway, back to get warm. Turn up with me. Who said fat rubber ninja? Seriously, that's not nice, is it? There's no need. Right, in to warm up and get some food at one of the best vegan restaurants in Tokyo. One of my arguments is that when you go into a normal restaurant, even high-end restaurants, when you come to ask what the vegetarian alternative is, it's usually a risotto
Pasta?
or quiche.
Or
you know, it's that kind of thing. What are you
So-
going to cook us today and what are we going to find out about?
I am gonna cook you a couscous dish. Now, I think couscous is a great way to have your vegetables. We're not gonna use any water. We're going to cook this in bell pepper juice. And the way to cook couscous, you don't really need a measurement. Just put enough liquid to cover the couscous and cook it on low heat. And just move it here. So we're gonna start off with some green peas. I've used dehydrated onions, which we dehydrate here. But you can use fresh onions as well. Bit of magic happening. Bit of garlic powder, salt. Just gonna mix it up. So I feel cooking is sort of a medium you use as a chef or as a cook to pass on your energy to the person eating. And it's such a lovely thing, I feel, that I'm able to do that. And that's why it's very, very important that when you're cooking, your energy needs to be grounded. And you need to really connect with your ingredients. I know this sounds so strange, but yes. So I'm just going to add some cashew nuts. So now what's happening? The pepper is sort of roasting in that little extra oil.
Look at that.
So I'm just going to add a few pumpkin seeds there. And done. That's it.
Beautiful. So this is vegetable couscous with cashew nuts, pumpkin seeds, and parsley.
Yes. And green peas.
Take some of these pumpkin seeds with it as well. Really good. Thank you very much for showing me that. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to sit in there in your wonderful restaurant and try your 8-course tasting menu tonight.
Please do.
And my
do.
fixer has organised for me to have dinner, and she said she's got a very, very, very big star who's coming to have dinner with me. So I'm looking forward to finding out who that is.
Excellent.
I'll clear out your way. I'm going to
So-
take this with me if you don't mind, just
Please
as a
do.
snack to be going
Please
on
do.
with.
I hope you'll have space for the other 8.
Oh, I'm a big unit. It's okay.
As I waited for my date, a number of big stars came into the restaurant. But it turns out my dining companion was not an actress or a supermodel, but a sumo wrestler called Marvin. I was right about one thing. He was big, very big.
Excuse me? Some vegan soup? I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
うまい
The chickpea dumpling's a lot tastier than I thought it would be.
わかんないチッピー
Chickpea?
チクビ
Chickpea.
チクビ
Yeah.
Turns out chickpea means nipple in Japanese.
美味しい
Well, I was a bit worried, actually, when we sat down to this, with you being like simmering and everything, that you'd want to eat lots of meat, but you seem to be taking to the whole vegan thing quite well. Really good, thank you very much. Yeah, very good.
Thank you.
Now, he doesn't speak any English, and I don't speak any Japanese. But I think we're getting along well.
お乾杯
That's good. 8 courses, Marvin, and I have to say, I really enjoyed that. So, it's, stay in touch. Well, that went a lot better than many of my dates, to be fair.
After last night's meal, it's hard to believe my first stop would be a bakery, but this isn't just any bakery.
Now, you've got to see this to believe it. So they make all of their cakes here from vegetables. So this is a leek one. This is a pumpkin one. This, believe it or not, is a potato sweet. How cool is that?
Now, they may look fantastic, but the question is, how do they taste?
Do you know what? That very definitely is potato, but it's really, that's really good. You've got like a coffee layer and a little bit of chocolate jelly on the top. I like that a lot. They're becoming very famous, this bakery. I'm not at all surprised.
In Japan, showing vulnerability is a negative thing, but some companies believe teams work better if they break this down.
You are called the handsome man. Is this because, as an actor, you're a handsome man? I mean, I can see you're a handsome man, obviously. Or is it because women always think you're a handsome man?
僕もそういうふうに
What I think about handsome men, handsome people, are those who are really good at expressing their emotions. They're really good at expressing themselves, and they could understand other people's feelings well and releasing their emotions really well. So through these activities, I'm hoping to be able to become more handsome.
So, this is my crying lesson.
Crying lesson, yes.
I'm a very male man. You know, I don't cry that much.
じゃあこれを機にぜひ泣いていただいて
So
Can he make me cry?
This is a really good opportunity for you to cry.
Is it? Okay. And he thinks he can make me cry?
僕のこと泣かせますかって。
Yes
Yes? Okay. All right.
You see, Japanese men don't cry, and they have a huge suicide rate. So it's important to get them started. And this chap is the one to do it. Nothing. He's gone.
To be honest, I can spin through this one because it's not getting to me at all.
全然ダメだそうです。Yeah, but
Does it want to get
that
to you?
made me cry a lot.
This one made you cry a lot. I wonder whether that was the case. Okay, let me try another one.
じゃあもう一回違うのやってみましょ
リラックス。
う。Relax.
Relax.
Can anything get to me? Anything at all? Is my heart of stone?
Okay, so that one got me. I'm not sure I feel better at the moment.
まあいい気分かどうか気持ちが良くなったかどうかはちょっとわからないんですけどっていう。
So my father passed away about 20 years ago.
20年前に父を亡くしました。
But he was like my hero, so...
僕にとってのそのヒーロー英雄だったので。
So the music is a direct connection. Wow. So it's interesting because I think most people feel quite drained if you have an emotional moment. You understand? But the teaching is that it makes you energized. Yes.
If you can release your stress through crying, you could probably release other type of stress through different emotions. That could make you live in a better way.
I'm slightly worried that today I will be turning up to a business where women will be expecting a handsome man and they get me.
バッチリ OK です。
Perfectly fine.
Do you think? Okay, that's good. I feel confident. And I feel confident and energised now that I've had a good cry as well. Just in case, am I allowed to cheat? Can he have a pin that he sticks in me?
OK。
I'm joking.
No, not needle. 目薬が。
Well, when you are really nervous, your eyes often get really dry. So eye drops help. It's not to cheat, it's just to help your eyes.
Really? That's a little bit of a cheat. That's technique, but I get that. That's still a little bit cheating, I think.
Right, time for me to make people cry. I should be good at this.
My name is Nick. I have come from England to experience Japanese culture. Part of it is the food for me because I'm a vegan vegetarian, although I am much bigger than most vegan vegetarians. So I have been trained by my friends to learn how to coach a class and encourage you to release your emotions.
หนูอยากได้พ่อที่ดีกว่านี้
I know what you're thinking. I haven't had much training. I'm just putting videos on. That's pretty much it, to be honest. Oh, she's going. She's off.
แต่มีพ่อที่รักคุณมากที่สุด
Didn't want my tissue, though, did she?
คนที่ดูแล
You okay? So different stories affect different people. Do you want to? Should we continue to another
じゃあ
story?
次行きましょうか。
はい。
One so far. It's not a big hit rate, is it? I've got to get these people grizzling. Otherwise, I'm a failure. Look, I've gone again.
I think because I am an amateur at making you cry, and we are pointing cameras and lights at you, I think possibly I should leave it to the professional to give you the full experience. Thank you for allowing me to
今日
try
は
to
どう
make
も
you
あり
cry.
がとうございました。
So I don't think that was very successful, to be honest. I mean, I made one girl cry out of the 5. Had no effect on the bloke whatsoever. Made me cry. I'm outside here, comfort eating chocolate. Try and make me feel better. Phil, that didn't really work. I've got a slight headache from crying now.
But they've all gone now that I'm out of the room. It's like the waterfall all over again.
This was my first time trying to make people cry. I think you cried. How can I improve my technique, do you think?
You don't have to. You don't need to. You don't have to learn more.
I don't have to learn more.
大丈夫。
That's very good.
ありがとうございます。それはよかった。
Do you think it makes it more difficult because I'm very big and European and hairy?
使って。
No?
So じゃない. No.
When you have an emotional time and you cry, that it feels like you can then move on.
Yeah, that makes me feel kind of refreshed.
Oh, okay. That's good. Thank you very much for coming along. Do they feel that they enjoyed the process and that it's something that they will do again or not so much?
どうでしたか？今日はまたやりたい気分になりましたか？
Yes. This is very good.
はい。
I guess it's a success.
In a city that seems obsessed with sweet food, healthy meals feel really hard to find, but I've found a really good one. I'm off to T's restaurant for the best vegan ramen in Japan with Ryoya Takashima, the vegan chef and prolific YouTuber whose channel, Peaceful Cuisine, has 1.6 million followers.
Why did you start to be vegan? Because of animal welfare or because of health?
Both, and also plus for the environment issues.
Right. So when you started, how long ago? 10 years?
10 years, yeah.
Were there
I
many-
started when I was 23.
You look 23 still.
Thank you.
Yeah. Whereas I'm 54, I look 104.
For me, it is not so hard to be a vegan.
Because you cook for yourself.
Yes,
Yeah. Difficult to find vegan food when you're out and about.
yes, of course.
But do you think many people in Tokyo and Japan understand vegan? Because when we go to restaurants, they don't seem to understand vegan.
Yeah, but compared to 10 years ago, that people are getting more and more, understanding, yes.
Do you think? Oh, there we go. Is this the ramen?
Yes, for you.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Massaman curry, I know. I really like Massaman curry. It's a Thai curry, isn't it? Massaman.
Yes.
Yeah. Invented for the Thai royal family, I think. So I understand the spices on the Thai, but what is this that's part of it? Is it rice?
Rice.
So it's just rice and the curry.
Carrot, yes.
It's very hot, apart from anything else. How's your Massaman?
Very good.
I asked them if they could tell me the recipe, and they said no. Do you do this?
Yeah, I know the recipe.
You do?
Yeah, not exactly the same they make, but I do have my own recipe.
Can you teach me?
Sure.
Yeah. At your kitchen? Because I'm
If you
traveling,
want
I
to.
don't have my kitchen.
In Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be great. I'd love to learn how to do this.
So why am I banging on about the whole vegan thing? Well, we all know we need to eat less meat for ourselves, for our health, and for the environment. I change my ways and I want to expand my repertoire of things I can cook. So makes sense, doesn't it? We're out in the suburbs of Tokyo now to meet Ryoya, who I met in the restaurant last night, who's going to teach me how to do proper noodles. I recognise this kitchen.
Yeah, this is my kitchen.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So you get to see, you see all your videos, and I recognise all the different parts of it now, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
So what are we making? We're going to do this.
Dandan noodle that we ate yesterday.
Okay, let's get started.
Noodles first.
And what goes into the dough?
Just all-purpose flour,
Right.
water, salt, and baking soda.
That's
Yeah,
really,
that's it.
that's really satisfying. It shouldn't be that impressive, but it's like, I like that. Can I have a go? Yeah, it smells really lovely and doughy. Oh, this is satisfying, making my own noodles. This is cool. So what do I do? Do we dip it in the flour?
This is tapioca starch.
Tapioca starch.
Noodles stick each other.
Right. That's really beautiful. It's like some kind of strange sea animal or something.
And this is kombu,
Kombu.
seaweed, to make soup stock.
Okay. Right.
And this is dried shiitake.
Fantastic. I love this. You can take this anywhere.
Yes.
So you just let it simmer, not too long.
Not too long, yes. Soy milk
Soy milk. Oh, I was not expecting that.
and soy sauce.
4 large tablespoons.
Yes. It's apple vinegar.
Apple vinegar, we get that too.
Or you
Okay.
can use whatever you want.
2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons.
One.
Do you like hot?
Yeah. Yeah, that's hot enough.
Maybe 1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon of chili oil.
And some Chinese pepper,
Chinese pepper.
if you have. white sesame paste, with about 2 tablespoons, and the soup is almost done.
Really, that's it?
Yes.
I like the way that, Ryoya, when you cook, there is time. It's a very gentle experience. In the UK, we've become obsessed with going fast, fast, fast. Listening to people shouting at each other. Shout, 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 shout. Like, cooking should be a gentle, almost meditative, calming. And what are the vegetables? Like a pak choy or something similar?
Yeah. Yes, just 1 minute.
I like the colours in this.
We boil the noodles just for 1 minute. And this is seitan. Okay, done.
OK, can I try? Thank you very much. Oops. It's quite difficult to get going.
Yes.
That's delicious. Just spicy. You can taste that almost peanutty, but it's that sesame flavour, isn't it? I'm definitely making that.
Okay.
The thing I keep hearing about is fermented beans. Everybody eats fermented beans. Have you got any? Because I'm really keen to try some.
Do you mean natto?
I don't know, do I? Everybody talks of...
I do have.
You have? Can we ever go at making some of those?
Yep. This one?
Oh, that's it, is it?
Yeah.
Does it come in a packet? That's not an appetising look. It looks like someone sneezed them.
Yeah, but as a Japanese, it does look like appetizing.
So I just eat it out of the packet like this?
No. We're gonna eat with soy sauce.
OK. I have to say, everybody's been talking about how amazing these are. I'm not even sure about the smell. Doesn't look great, doesn't it? OK, this has got to taste good. Well, it's kind of OK to taste. I think I'm going to put this in with sea urchin as something only Japanese people could like. Culturally, I'm happy to let that one go. You can have all the beans you like. I'm going to stick with your noodles. Maybe we can cut for a minute so I can eat all of this.
It feels like I've been eating for days in Tokyo, and I think it's now time to nourish myself in a different way, spiritually. It's very different. It's very clean. Even the motorways are clean. For a Westerner, Japan is really very different. Even motorway service stations are a wonder.
It's like a plastic version of every... Look, plastic version of every food. Good old-fashioned egg sandwich. Oh, wow, look at that. Chef's knives.
I'm really excited to visit the holiest place in Japan, Mount Kōya, and to meet my guide, a monk named Nobu.
A lot of people think about Japan as the cities, but it's once you get up into the mountains that it becomes particularly beautiful. This is the gate to a very important site. It's the Diamond Gate. And the monsters you can see are to keep out evil spirits. I hope I can get through it. This is Okuna Inn, which looks like a ski resort, but is in fact like an Aspen, Colorado for Buddhists and Shinto followers. One of the most religious sites in the whole of Japan. Over 100 temples here. This is very beautiful.
Okunoin Cemetery.
Oh, a cemetery.
Cemetery.
I love cemeteries.
Do you?
Are there any really famous, important people buried here?
The most important person of this mountain, who is the founder of this mountain, his name is Kobo Daishi. We have his mausoleum here.
Is he a shogun?
Well, no, he's a monk.
A monk?
He founded this mountain and our Buddhism. There were 250 samurai clans in Japan.
Right.
And like hundreds of them, they have tombs here.
Really?
in this Okunoin graveyard.
So the monk who founded the whole thing and some shoguns are all in the cemetery?
Yes, samurai people.
Can we go have a look?
Can you see? This is a rocket tomb.
Yeah. Why is there a rocket tomb? Because this person was an astronaut?
Well, this is a company tomb which manufactures rocket.
Oh, I
That's
see.
why this is the symbol. On the left-hand side, there's a tomb for termites. Termites?
Termites?
Termites, they eat houses, right?
Yeah.
So there are some Japanese companies which must exterminate them. But at the same time, they have to pray for the souls of termites. That's why they built a tomb for termites.
That's a very different tomb. Look at this one here. What's this one all about?
This is Okesho Jizo, makeup Buddha.
Makeup Buddha.
Can you see?
So there's a Buddha for makeup?
Yes. And actually, this Buddha, this statue is Kobo Daishi Buddha. Kobodayashi, the founder of this mountain.
All right.
But I don't know who does it.
Right.
And there's a rumor, if ladies pray to this Buddha, they can be more beautiful. It's just a rumor.
Is that right? Does it work for guys too? If I pray to this, like, I'll look more beautiful.
Not for men.
Not for men. All right,
All
okay.
ladies.
I keep seeing the same thing, like a pile of different shapes on top of each other, do they?
This is Gorinto. Gorinto means tomb of 5 symbols. Okay? The square one symbolizes earth.
Right.
Round one symbolizes water, fire, wind, and space. Okay? And this tomb itself symbolizes universe. From ground to the sky, space.
I saw the same thing on the samurai tomb back here. Yeah. So, who's this one for?
This is the tomb of Shogun Toyotomi. Shogun is a samurai boss. And actually, he came to Kōya-san to destroy this Buddhism. One monk came to him to talk to him, and he explained how important this Buddhism is. And then this shogun was impressed. And then he changed his mind, and he started protecting this mountain. And since then, he's been the most important shogun for us.
And that's his tomb in the middle there. What about all these little ones here?
And a family tomb, his family.
Oh, I see. In the UK, obviously, everybody is hurt when they lose someone they love. But for some people, it is almost impossible to carry on. It breaks their heart too much.
Yeah. It's natural to feel sad, cry. But we say everything is not impermanent. Everything changes the shape and form. Okay? So just take it as it is. Okay? When you feel sad, just cry. But you must forget it. Sometimes.
You must move on.
You must move on because everything is impermanent.
What does that mean, impermanent? What does that
Everything changes the shape. Everything, now I'm here, I'm like this, but I'm 33. But 33 years ago, I was just a small, I don't know, something in my mom's stomach. And before that, I was nothing. I didn't have any shape.
Yes. But you think you have always been there?
Well, so people lose the shape in the future, but the something invisible stays, right? Maybe your parents are dead, but what your parents said lives in your heart.
No, I still do that when I need advice. I sometimes say to my father, well, I don't expect him to answer, but it makes my mind be in the right place to think about how he would advise me.
That's what we do every morning. That's why we pray to the ancestors.
Oh, is that right?
To show our daily appreciation.
See, there you go. So we're not so far apart, are we? Very many similarities. Yeah.
It's just like Aspen, and I wasn't wrong. Just like Aspen, there are all sorts of souvenirs.
Look, like a little kimono geisha kit. Oh, perfect. Now, if you've ever gone into a Japanese or Chinese restaurant, you see these paintings where the snow is painted in little puffs on the trees. And I always thought that was stylized, like made up, just a particular artistic. But look, this is how the snow falls. How can it fall in different countries? But it does, look. Little puffs of snow on each little platform. It's very cool. Coffee, water, juice, coffee. There we go. Now, the red ones mean that they're hot. Blue ones are cold, red ones are hot. So, if I put in 120 and press, there we go. It should be actually really, really hot. Worth having, even if it's just to warm your hands. Everything's available, but I can't get into it. There we go. Well, it's not the best coffee you'd ever had, but then you wouldn't expect it to be, would you? It's warm, though.
Coffee aside, there's a spiritual aspect of Shingon Buddhism. I'm keen to understand the relationship between a calm brain and the environment. First, I need to slow my mind.
People in modern life, we are too busy. Okay? You wake up, check the mobile phone, or set your hair, have a breakfast, get on a train, and go to work. Okay? Too many things in your mind every second. Okay? So it might be nice to have some minutes to think nothing like this in your day, to face yourself. Right, thank you.
Now, I'll be honest, I've always struggled with the whole meditation, spiritual side of things. But if I'm going to give it a go, someone like Nobu is the kind of person I'll listen to. He seems very honest and open. He's got a sense of humour. This is definitely worth giving a try. Can I slow my brain down?
Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth, like the beginning, as slowly as possible. Swing your body from side to side slowly. And front and back.
So where are you from?
From Vancouver.
Vancouver?
Yeah.
So did you get in today?
We just got in today.
From Vancouver?
No, we've been in Japan now for 9 days now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How did you find, do you meditate a lot?
First time.
And how was that?
It was eye-opening for sure.
It was difficult.
Yeah.
It was hard not to. Every time I could hear something or think something, and then I kind of catch myself like, oh, I'm not supposed to do that. And then it's like, no, I'm not supposed to tell myself I'm not supposed to do that. It was difficult to kind of shut everything down.
Yeah.
I've been meditating for about a year now, when I was completely against the whole idea a year ago, and then sort of discovered this thing. And I actually found it's really good. That thing he was saying about like slowing your heartbeat down, slowing your mind down when you get like a stressful moment, for me it actually works. But I was really surprised it works, because I wasn't really sure I was into the whole thing in the first place.
No, I found myself a lot more surprised how calm I was for the first time doing it. I was able to actually, clear my mind and not have to think about anything for.
Yeah.
I don't even know how long that was.
I just kind of lose track of time. It felt about 15 minutes, but I don't know how long it was.
I don't even know what time it is now.
No.
I don't know how long that took. But
So that's good. That's kind of a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice to not have to think and you just relax and focus on yourself.
Yeah.
That's not something that.
And I like the monk.
Yeah, he was great.
He's great.
He's totally great.
I love his method. He explains something and then he nods as if to encourage it.
He says everything twice to make sure it sinks in.
Yeah, that's good for the likes of me. I don't listen good anyway, so it's good. I don't have a good track record with monks. The last Buddhist monk I had an argument with, so it's not. I may be the only person in the country ever to have had an argument with a Buddhist monk, but yeah, I like it. It's good.
Yes.
It's kind of naturally likable. Well, that was good. I actually feel slightly energised by that now. It's either that or the fact that it's freezing and there are no walls on these buildings. So, as you can see, it's cold, but very energising, very, very lovely nonetheless.
Monks here are not necessarily vegetarian. A meat that's wasted is far worse than eating it. I guess they were amongst the first flexitarians. Mindfulness is the key, and Nobu and the monk, who is also the head chef, mix a little lesson in Buddhism with my evening meal.
Do you see the precision with which that was all done? Everything had to be in exactly the right place. Hello? Okay, so this looks amazing. And this is all vegetable?
All vegetarian, vegan.
Vegan?
Vegan.
Ah.
No products from animal. Monks who are in a special time of training, they eat this kind of vegan meal.
Yeah, there's a lot of really interesting things, but things that take a lot of preparation. So, and...
seaweed.
Oh, seaweed. That's really good.
Good? This is jelly. This is jelly.
But how do they make the jelly? Where we are, the jelly is made from gelatin, which comes from the cow.
Oh.
So this, but how do they make the jelly here?
黒砂糖で they use a black sugar instead of gelatin.
Oh, okay. It's very sweet. And what do you think is the one thing that we can take from Buddhism? What could I leave with, having learned, that will help my peace of mind?
I think you learned meditation today, how to do it. But if you do it every day, when something which makes you panicking happens, you can be more calm or peaceful.
In the UK, panic, anxiety.
anxiety.
And depression are big problems in the UK now for people.
Really?
So perhaps that meditation and connection can help.
It helps.
I also noticed when you talk about your mind, you talk about your mind here. Your mind. We talk about our mind here.
But actually, I'm slightly wrong. The founder of Kōya-san, Kobo Daishi, he said mind is not here, mind is not there, mind is not in between. Mind is, when internal world and external world become one, there's the mind. So for example, when you're in a clean room, you feel good. But when you're in a dirty room, you don't feel good. Okay? So you see, your mind is outside, inside become one, there's the mind.
That's an interesting idea, that your mind is only complete. So your mind is only complete when it is connected.
Exactly.
That's an interesting thought. My bedroom's a tip. That might explain a lot.
So that's why your important training is to clean.
Clean is important.
To clean an object. While you are cleaning the object, you are cleaning your mind. Because, object, your mind are connected.
That's interesting.
So
a lot of people who have become worried about something in the UK will clean the house. Maybe there is a connection between cleaning and mindfulness.
Right, that's enough talking. You'll have noticed I'm a fairly big unit and I need to polish off this vegan meal. All of it. Some tea to finish for the digestion. Lovely. At the risk of mixing my cultural references, it's very Spartan in here. I have a bean bag for a pillow. The bed is a mattress on the floor. It's freezing cold. I have a kerosene heater in a building made of wood and paper, and that's because there's snow, thick snow outside. So I'm wearing all my clothes in bed. I'll see you in the morning. Morning at the temple brings not one, but two prayer meetings to warm me up for the day. The first is Eco, which lets your ancestors rest in peace and brings you rewards.
So, as you can see, I have what my son calls dragon breath. You can see your breath in the air. Not just because I had nowhere to clean my teeth this morning before I got on, but we're at morning prayer, which starts at just about 7 o'clock. Interesting night's sleep as well, on the hard futon. There are bits of me aching where I didn't even know I had bits, to be honest. I mean, I know they make it tough for the monks, but in the modern day, you'd think they allow them to feel their toes. It's interesting trying to work out the degree to which, you believe in the various different religions. But during their fire ceremony, you can put the name of someone you care about and what you wish for them into the fire. Wellbeing, happiness. And I've got somebody who's ill at home, so I've already prepared a prayer. I called it a wish earlier, which I don't think you're supposed to call it. So obviously I believe more deep down than I think I do. Oh, here we go.
Now, I think I might know what you're thinking at this stage. There are huge gaps in this programme where we don't say much and we just let stuff happen. But you see, that's the point about these ceremonies and about the time spent with the Buddhists. You need to leave gaps to consider and meditate and let time wash over you. It's all to slow your head down.
That was amazing. The smells of the incense and the sound of the chanting was really, really cool, actually. And I am wearing every piece of clothing I own, and I've actually nicked the director's clothing as well. Pulled rank on him. But what's not to like about Buddhism is, be nice to each other, no violence, eat well, keep the place clean, and if you're nasty, you come back as an insect. On which basis, I better give you your clothes back. Not just yet, though. We've got another prayer meeting to go to now.
The Goma fire ritual is performed for the benefit of the individual. What better way to start the day than thanking your ancestors and then doing something for yourself? In front of a fire. You gotta love that in this weather. The fire symbolises the wisdom of the Buddha, and the wood sticks symbolise human desires, the root of suffering. The Buddha burns away the root for our suffering as we pray for our wishes to come true. I'm not saying I believe in it, I'm just saying what it means. Up to you to make up your own mind.
So this is actually literally holy smoke. That's amazing. One of my favourite ceremonies, not just because I got warm in there. I like that, all the smoke and the various... And the prayers went in the middle. And who's to say it doesn't work? At the end, you can put smoke where you want to heal yourself. So smoke at the end, if you've got a bad neck, you do it like this. I've got a little bit of a bad back, so I was like swooping it in like this. I see how sprightly I feel during the day.
So spiritually, I'm back in order and off to Okayama, where I'm literally going to try my luck. Well, the sun's going down, but my evening's about to start. I'm taking part in the Naked Man Ceremony. You see, there are many ways to well-being in Japan, and one of them is to fight for it. The Hadaka Matsuri is the ancient ritual that bestows the title of lucky man on participants who can see some lucky charms thrown into a crowd by a Shinto priest. I'm about the tallest person here. How hard can this be?
This is madness! Okay, there's two problems. One, everybody here is about 18 to 25 years old, and I'm over 50. And two, their loincloths are going semi-see-through on the way out. That can't happen on TV. For me, that can't happen. Can you tell me how long the ceremony has been going and why did it start?
This temple was built 1,200 years ago. And for every new year, they had a special praying ceremony for the 1st of January.
Do you have any advice for me as I am running tonight?
Well, there are many people who have tried to join this festival many times, but I would say if you have some kind of connection with Buddha tonight, maybe you should be able to get hold of it.
Really? All right, well, I will do my best and maybe I will be the lucky man. Okay. Thank you very much.
So where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a group of you here. How many?
Yeah, so we're 22 people tonight.
Man, I'm going to have to search you out just so there's somebody who can explain what the hell's going on whilst we're doing it.
Probably,
right?
yeah.
Can I, kind of join in the edge of your group?
Yeah, you're more than welcome
If I promise not to steal the sticks?
No, you're more than welcome. My best tip for just staying alive is that at the temple, there's a series of stairs up to the main platform.
Yeah.
Those stairs are deadly. They are just, 30-centimeter high stairs, cut out of stone. If you fall down those stairs, you're gone. It is just a no-win situation.
Why do they ask your blood type when you sign on?
In past years, apparently, people have died.
I want to call my agent. Right, pants I'm leaving till the last second, because I don't want you looking. There's a degree of comfort around other men's bodies that I'm not feeling, hence the dressing gown. It's just all a bit weird. Man, I think this guy thinks he's lost his watch down there. Oh, shit. Done? There you go, I'm ready to go. Right, I've decided this might be harder than I thought. During the build-up to Lights Out at the stroke of midnight, 10,000 men and me are doing laps of the temple through various purification and prayer stations. Though, to be honest, it feels more like we're building up to a Rugby World Cup match with all the teams on the pitch at the same time. And it's crushed. There's a discussion going on whether to stay here because it's a good sport and then have to wait for an hour or do another circuit. One more time! One more time! One more time! So we decide to go off for another lap, keep ourselves warm, take on some more prayers and blessings, fight our way through the water, whip up the crowd. This is so cold, I've got to tell you, it's unbelievably cold, but once you get going, the adrenaline gets in. It's not bad, actually. I mean, it is cold, but that's my crew. And in we go again. Sorry about the buttocks. Nobody needs to see that kind of thing. If you're a reting, I'm really sorry. We're getting close. People are taking up position now because the sticks are thrown out from the top window. It's starting to get a real crush at elbow, so if I want a decent position, I'm going to have to go now. See you after. This is truly ridiculous and dangerous. People are being carried out with broken legs and everything. There are avalanches of people every few minutes. I'm in the middle of this lot. Then the lights go and the sticks are thrown. And it's a massive bun fight. Somewhere in there are two little sticks they're fighting over. I couldn't get near them, to be honest. Well, I wasn't a lucky man because I didn't come out with the sticks, but I consider myself a lucky man because I'm alive, which was the most important thing. That was about as bonkers a thing as I've ever done. I'm gonna go get some clothes on here. Japan is full of conflict, you know. In religion, it's all about connecting with your surroundings, yourself and your ancestors, but weirdly, unconnected to emotions like crying. I was energised by the temple scrum of waterfall and fed right royally in vegan food, which seems to be spreading out from Buddhism into every day. You know, in terms of wellness, it seems that the Japanese are even more oppressed than the Brits, but they are starting to change, whether it be connecting with vegan food through their bloggers and restaurants, or through religion, turning to Shinto and Buddhism to find a way to get in touch with their emotional side, or even crying therapy. It's been a fascinating trip, and I look forward to the next one.